Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're making this delicious ohasoup. This soup is mostly eaten by the Igbo people in the southeastern part of Nigeria. It is commonly prepared by the Igbo people. If this is something you are interested in, then please keep watching. To make this soup, we are going to start by cooking the cocoyam. This right here will serve as the thickener. The quantity you will need depends on your choice or preference. Cover and let it cook until soft. While that is cooking, you can go ahead and prepare your fish if you're using one. Here we have some mackerel fish. I'll season this with salt and seasoning cube. Massage it one after the other to allow the seasoning penetrate the fish. If you have enough time, you can cover and allow it to marinate for some time before moving to an oven. But because I have limited time, I'll sprinkle some oil, add that in an air fryer or oven, and allow this to fry for about 30 minutes. In a pot, I'll go in with my protein. I'm using goat meat and shaki. Feel free to use any protein that you prefer. I'll add salt, seasoning cube, some chopped onion and fresh pepper. Cover and let it steam for 15 minutes. While that is steaming, I'll go ahead to wash the stockfish head. This needs to be washed thoroughly because it contains a lot of insects in them and you don't want to see that in your soup. So, always wash it with hot water and then soak in water for at least 2 minutes. Then go in with warm water. Wash it until there is no insects in there, okay? So, continue to wash this until you are sure it's clean. I want to say a very big thank you to all my returning subscribers. I love you guys so much. Also, if this is your first time here, thank you for clicking to watch this video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and share before you go. "15 minutes later, I checked on the goat meat and it has released some juice. I'll go in with the washed stockfish head and cow skin. Cover and allow this to cook until the meat is about 80% done. At this point, I'll go check on the cocoyam. I'll press it just like this. Once it's soft, you will know it's ready. So peel it and place in the blender. Blend until it's smooth. To make ohasoup, I like to use Banga juice because this gives it a very unique taste and flavor and you won't need extra oil to make it. I used just 500 palm fruit to make this soup and it came out nice. So it's actually cheaper than using palm oil. You can give this a try and I bet you will love it as well. I added hot water. The hot water will help me get the most from this. I'll use my spatula to extract the juice and then pass it through a sieve to separate the chaff from the juice. At this point, our protein is 80% cooked, so I'll go in with the Banga juice. Be sure not to add the sediment because that can feel like sand. I will also like to add crayfish and more pepper to make it spicy. Then, go in with extra seasoning cube and some ogirisi. This right here takes the soup to another level. 30 minutes later, our fish is ready for use. Can you see how beautiful it's looking? This air fryer you see is a lifesaver. So I'll go ahead and add this to my soup so that it can inject its own flavor too. I'll mix this well to combine and then add my thickener. I'm using cocoyam paste as my thickener. You can also use cocoyam powder, achi or ofo. It depends on what is available. But Cocoyam paste is the traditional thickener for this soup. After that, cover and let it cook until this dissolves completely into the soup. Here is the star of the show, which is the oha leaves. Guys, anytime you want to get oha leaves for your soup, try to look out for the ones with the red stem, just like what I have here. The aroma and texture is so nice, unlike the other type of oha leaves that feels like grass and tastes really watery. Just try it and see the difference. So, I'll go ahead and pick the leaves. Another tip I would like to share in this recipe is to always avoid adding the very tender oha leaves because it can actually make your soup really bitter, and I'm sure you wouldn't like that. I'm done picking the oha leaves, so I'll cut it into smaller chunks and wash it. At this point, my protein is fully cooked, so I'll go ahead and check for the consistency. Oha soup is not meant to be very thick because it tends to thicken up when it cools down. Once I've achieved my desired consistency, I will add the oha leaves. Mix this well to incorporate and add your uziza leaves as well. Then turn off the heat and our soup is ready. What will you pair with this deliciousness? Let me know in the comment section. If you watched up to this point, thank you. Please do well to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Also click the notification bell to be the first to know anytime I post an amazing recipe just like this. See you in my next video. Bye.